Right. See if we can continue our good form from yesterday. A good start to the season. Although we do have Real Madrid next. We rest the players. We did rest them all. What odds have we been given? 50 to 1. I rate us highly then. Morning, TD. How are we, fella? Right. He doesn't need to be registered. Neither does he. Neither does he. Neither does he. Perfect. Good morning, Meg. How are we? Yo, Josh, thank you for the likes, mate. I'm all good, thanks, TD, mate. I'm all good. Just been catching up on the Netherlands-Morocco game. Two big teams going out early, aren't there? With the Germans losing on pens. What a turn up that was. Bit happier now it's a bit cooler. I'm all good, thank you. I'm all good. Also, well, I don't know about happier, but definitely more comfortable. I feel like I forgot something, and I don't know what. Just can't remember what. What have you been up to recently, Meg? Right, is that... I think we're full strength, aren't we? Do I start Diamondo, though, or do I start Rogers? I'm going to go with Diamondo. Yo, Jack, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Might be good, lad. Happening, Alex? How we doing, mate? Haven't got the goal sounds on. Thank you for the likes as well, guys. Appreciate you. Hopefully we can beat Real Madrid again. I think we beat them last season we beat them. We got scammed with that John McGinn goal. Beat them in the second leg, though. You're stressing a bit. How come? Oh, my word, Harry Kane. Oh, dear. No, he says they've got Ocean men up front. Getruda at right back. That's Tyreek Mitchell. My best's wedding next Saturday. Oh, nice. Got a lot to do for that then. I'm not happy with my dress. Oh dear. Very. Yes. Going to be hot. Yeah, he picks up again, I think, doesn't it, next week? I've been trying to find your live all week. Did you forget my name or something then to find it? Tyreek Mitchell's playing centre back. What's going on there? Morning, Sam. How we doing, mate? Check you out. Oh, go on, Samu. Well done, Meg. You're not sure it looks right? Yeah. I hate clothes like that. They're just... Yo, Sam, thank you for the heart, mate. Any recommendations on Wonder Kids? Why is it doing this again? Gifts are suspended and your lives restricted for reproduced content. How can it be reproduced content? It's a game. Can I speak to someone that's not a robot? Stupid. I'm debating wearing another dress. I really like, but I've already put all my accessories extra and they don't match. Can you not get it like altered? Recommendations for Wonder Kids. What position? Striker and fullbacks. Well, left back, you've got Saber Karabashvili. He's about 10 to 15 million usually in the first season or two. Saber spelt Saba, and then Kara, I don't know, it's KH or something, but type Saber space K and he'll pop up. Right back, you've got Javero Reed. He's usually decent, but I think he can be quite spenny. I think he plays for Feyenoord. Strikers, you've got Krupe, Esposito. Appeal not approved. Shut up your ass, TikTok, you bunch of knobs. Go on, Sammy, for the hat trick. Yes! Please be onside. Oh, boo. Boo. Best wonder kid in the game is Lewandowski. Good dude, just don't know if there's any way. There will be somewhere. Someone's nan will be able to do it for you, Meg. I was hoping Harry Kane did do well for me. He seems to be struggling at the minute. Is it? Do you reckon it's down to this coming up? I'm trying to think of other strikers. You got Esposito, creepy. Alejandro Gomez. What's his name again now? Gomez Rodriguez from Leon. I've had him before, and he wasn't that good. But then on my other save, he was unbelievable for Man United. So there's him from Leon that you could potentially get. He might be all right. Comfortable victory there over Real Madrid. Two goals from Samu. Harry Kane still missing in a Villa shirt. Going well then. Oh, it's the way you said it. Being a stupid knob. No way to talk about your mother. Up the Samu. Yeah, thank you for the likes. Oh my god, we're on 5,500 likes already. Holy moly. Go on then. Oh, well, I do not doubt it, Meg. I do not doubt it. I'm in a way, ain't you? I know Alex and Sam both love spamming them likes. Why did that make you think of me? Right, Batchakov's going out on loan. That'll hopefully drum up a bit of interest. Because he's not playing for us at the minute. Don't really have a spot for him in the team. I don't remember that now. I do remember saying I was going to come and see you multiple times. And I remember you always being busy. You and Waynock's always being busy. Oh, we're not this weekend. We're gardening. Well, there you go. I didn't pie you off. You were already going to a wedding. I feel like that's not on me there. That's all you, that is. You were busy. How many weddings have you been going to anyway? When's my centre backs back from injury, by the way? Because I've got no bloody centre backs. 9 days and 3 weeks. 6 days and 2 weeks. Let's put Harry Abbas in this one. He's been doing well recently. Josh King. Beginner start as well. Change that midfield. Rest the legs up. I knew my videos weren't getting more views because of the football being on, but holy moly. I uploaded my video last night at 2 o'clock and it's got 2 views at the moment. Thought it might actually get some overnight. YouTube said, nah, we're just not going to push that at all. Hopefully it picks up throughout the day. Hopefully. I don't drink. I don't even drink anymore, so I hate them even more. I like a good wedding. Actually, I was at my we had a bit of a get together. I wouldn't say party. It wasn't really a party, but we had a get together for my granddad's 90th birthday on the weekend. So it was I saw a lot of well, I've got 3 cousins. We saw all them for the first time since a couple of their weddings, really, which were 7 or 8, actually probably 10 years ago or something. I don't see them at all anymore. So I used to see the one in Scotland because the one drives trucks, and he used to come up past our house in Scotland. So he used to stay with us sometimes. So we used to see him quite a bit. But the other one, cousin Jodie, she's the only girl. She's got 4 kids. I don't think I've seen her since any of them were born, and they're bloody 11 or something. The oldest. You just like the short? Appreciate that, mate. I uploaded a YouTube short yesterday, and it did rubbish, so I deleted it and uploaded it again today, thinking if I uploaded it earlier, it'll do all right, and it's doing just as crap as it did yesterday. Well, there was how many kids was there? There was nine great grandkids at that party. One from us. Up there, Harry Kane. He's scored his first goal. Woo! One from our side, 8 from the other side. And there was one kid that ended up crying a couple of times. And it was Tommy. He's the smallest, though, to be fair. And they were all. I mean, it was pretty rough going. I think one of them fell on him and one of them stepped on his foot or something. He's a bit smaller than the rest of them. Of course it was. Go on then, Harry. Oh, that was going in. You can't rob him of his goal. Do you mean? He's your nephew. Oh, he's so cheeky. He definitely is that. Who's better all time, Kane or Lewandowski? Harry Kane. The Harold of Kane. So we all think he looks like James's side. Not we all think he's because my mum was saying she thinks I take after her, and my brother and sister both take after my dad. I don't see me in him at all. I don't see my sister in him at all. Yeah. We've got our 3 cousins as well. My mum was saying she thinks my brother looks like my oldest cousin, and I look like the middle one. Oh, go on. Harry Kane's found his shooting boots. I'll have to show you, Meg. I'll have to show you at some point. Can't decide what to have anything else. Well, surely it depends what dress you're wearing, right? Or maybe not the design, but the colours at least. Gonna get them to the maximum rest, but if I end up switching last minute, they won't match. Up to you, innit? I think you need to figure out your dress first, and then go from that afterwards. Go online, look for was it a seamstress? If you can find one local, I'm sure you will. There will be something. Be some old shop that you've never even noticed was ever there. Usually. Can we get another one? I want to see Maggio scoring some goals or a Harry Kane hat trick. That'd be nice. Oh, what was it? Finger spasm. What football have we got on today? Actually, go on, Harry. Oh, referee, that's a red card. Van Hecker, can't stand him. Why are we looking at the bench and not what's going on? Oh, he has been sent off. Nice. Have you went up against PSG yet? I think that was last season, wasn't it? Oh, Maggio, go on. Oh, he's missed. I think that was last season we played PSG in the Champions League. Can't remember, Shane. We're in season 4 now, and we're top of the league. Because Harry Kane sent us top, and ended his goal drought. Lovely. Now we've got Stuttgart in a couple of days. Do all these need a rest? Some of them have barely played a game for me. Like these 3 have barely played. Look, 2 starts for all of them, and they're all needing a rest. Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh, Ivory Coast, Norway at 6 o'clock tonight. Yes, please. I'll love a bit of that. France, Sweden at 10. France should probably win that easily with the way that Sweden can't seem to find the back of the net. $13,000 likes. Alex is on one. Right, Stuttgart in the next game. Sandman. He's so good. He's ridiculous. I wouldn't have anywhere to play him, though. Only issue. Right. I mean, I can rest them anyway because we can go back to the main team. Or was it Harry Mass as well? When it was the other one. Was it Sam who needed a rest as well? No, Corey Banks is nearly back. Esposito is back. Esposito. That we do it down in Puerto Rico. How's dear Monday getting on? Is he making some improvement? We got him working double time on his heading, I think, haven't we? Yes. His bravery and heading. Is either of those going up? No. Sick. Start developing that weaker foot as well. Happening, boom. Here comes the. How we doing, mate? Oh, they got my player, Shema Andreas. Big fan of his. I'm all good, thank you, mate. I'm all good. How you doing? Playing your Leicester save at the moment? Nice. Nice. I think someone was talking about doing a lower league save yesterday, and it's all it's made me do is want to start another save. But I'm quite happy with playing this one at the moment. I'm enjoying it. But once we get like, say if we win like the Champions League and something, I probably will look at starting another save. What's happening, Bowden? How we doing, mate? How we doing, our kid? It was me mom actually. Oh, go on, Bladdy. Got to the top of the Prem. 23 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Cooking, mate. Absolutely cooking. I'm all good, thanks, fella. How you doing? Did anybody watch the Germans last night? What was the other game last night, actually? I can't remember what the first game was. Oh, it was Japan, weren't it? Japan, Brazil. And Tanaka with that absolute balls up to cost Japan right at the end. Going for my 3rd Champions League in a row. Nice. I bet your team's ridiculous. On my other Villa save, I won the Champions League back to back. My team's just stupid. But it just like, by that point, it's not even. Okay, I'm just not interested. It was too easy. The crowd is wild today, mate. Up the Villa. It's just for, this is all for Bowden. Thought I'd wear this just for him. I know he's a big fan. Up the Maggio. Boo. Trying to beat his Prem winning record. How many you on in how many years? Leicester got promoted first season. They came 5th in the Prem, then 4th after, and won the FA Cup. Nice. Was he playing up today? Thought it'd be all right once the weather died down a little bit. Can we get a second goal, please? What a highlight that was, just to show us the whistle being blown. Love that. Here comes the 18,000 likes, mate. You love spamming the likes, don't you? Alex is obsessed. Harry Kane just scored 2 goals in the last game, and this one has decided, nah. I mean, I've got him as a channel forward. It's probably not what you want as a 35-year-old. We do have Esposito back, though, so we can give him a run out, give him some game time. Give Rogers. Get Rogers on. And we'll leave him on, actually. Funnily enough, you're trying to break Sir Alex's Prem record. My YouTube series is based on Sir Alex Ferguson. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, go subscribe to my YouTube. Much appreciated. Boo. Stop ruling my goals out, man. Two goals have had ruled out in this one. I didn't even see that one, though. Was it offside? I mean, it is just about. Just about. Um, well, you can see it there. I'm going to be fuming. Right, now counter attack. Go on. I mean, that's me centre back that is running, by the way. This is me centre back. Go on then. Pull it back to him. Oh, Josh King. What a counter. Ignacio, what a player. I thought he was bigger than that, Ignacio. Was he actually? I never got to test him out, really, because he kept bloody getting injured on mine. Easy. Easy. I had like that with Alphonso Davies in this formation specifically. I think it's like so built for my left wing back to do bits. Oh no, the Saudis are coming after Buwadi. No. 107 million though, I don't think so. We paid more than that for it. Well, I think in everything else. Got 4 years left on his contract. You can do one. There's a thought actually. Let's have a look at contracts. Make sure nobody's is like within a year or within 2 years. Sorry. How on earth do you get 270 mil transfer budget? I played 13 seasons and got max 130 while selling. I have no idea how you get that much, mate. You sold him for 170. Mostly installments. Yeah. Of all the signings I've made, I think the most I've had was about 70 million so far, and then the rest of it I've just sold players to bring in. Right, contract expires. These all expire next year. Matty Cash. Well, let's offer him a new contract. Yeah, the thing is, he wanted to be. No, no, I can't. Can't guarantee you that. I don't want to guarantee him being a regular starter. Harry Kane's got an extension in his where if he plays, so that's fine. Could do scored 6 in a 9-1 win over Birmingham. Sounds like my favourite striker as well, then mate, he does. Right, we don't do loyalty bonuses. I'll leave you 10% in there. Who else we got? Arne. He's probably going to want to be more than a squad player, isn't he? That's the only problem with him. Oh no, he's not. That's fine. He's asking for too much money, but he's happy being a squad player. He's on 110 at the moment. I'm going to have to bump that up again after that. Nice. Nice. Right, I sort them out anyway. I think Proctor was on there as well, weren't he? Is he good enough for a backup for me? Don't really look. I mean, he's not terrible. Probably could get us. Is he good enough for a backup? Probably not. Most of my players want over 150 grand a week. Yeah, when you get to that top level, it's like mad. You can't even sign like a youngster on a low contract. You know, when I'm not streaming, my nose don't itch this much. I swear. I don't know why people are actually playing FM26. Just go back to FM24. It's way better. Because, as you've just said, in those last 3 letters, in your opinion, it is your opinion that 24 is better. And in my opinion, it's not. On Anderson of the Four Horsemen. What? I agree. Being FM26 is so overhated. It's like the Nickelback of games. Just cool to hate it for absolutely no reason. Happening epic plays. How we doing? Ogadoo's injured. He just said he was fit. Why are you lying? Why you always lying? Do we mix up the team again? Get Rogers back in. He's not played a few matches. Esposito still way off. We'll give Maggio another game. Doing great, handling the heat over here. There isn't that much heat at the moment. It's dropped a lot this week. I think it was like 33 most of last week, whereas this week it's like, at the moment, it's 17. I think it's going to be like 20, 22, 24 really max this week, and until the weekend, I think it goes back up again then. So it's pretty chill this week. What about yourself? Where are you based? I should bring back from FM24 the little thing in the bottom left where it told you your best player. I don't remember that. I can't remember that off the top of my head. I do agree with the transfer deadline day and the cup draws, though. I do agree with that. You're from Australia? Nice. So you're used to the heat then, basically. Australia. Never been, to be fair. I've got a few friends that moved out there, though. Well, I'll say a few friends. A lad that I went to school with who lives out there looks like he's living his absolute best life every time I see photos every weekend. Not jealous at all. Oh, it's your winter, isn't it? I think at the moment. Like, um, top goal scorer, most man of the match. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I think I remember that. Don't get excited too quickly, Zach. We might be following them. Knowing our luck. Oh, Buwadi, what a guy. Coming home. I mean, I agree, mate, but let's just not get carried away just yet. Yo, Jack, how we doing, mate? Thank you for the likes as well. Hope you're good. Yeah, I watched Paraguay, Germany. I mean, I woke up to text from my dad, right, saying, look, basically talking to me like I was watching the Ivory Coast game. What he was doing watching the Ivory Coast game at like 3 o'clock this morning is beyond me. I watched the highlights this morning, but some right shoddy penalties, isn't there, the last couple of days? Coming home, Kane will finish on teams. I hope so. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, though, mate. We got a couple of good games tonight, didn't we? The Ivory Coast. What was it? Was it Ivory? Was it Ivory Coast, Norway? I don't. Oh, that's a shame, that one, because I would like to have seen both of them go through because I quite like watching both of them. I would have quite liked to see like Ivory Coast, France, or something. That'd be a good one. Mate, I can't believe Paraguay threw away a 2 penalty lead in the shootout and then still went and won it anyway. Jonathan Tarr's ball is still in bloody orbit somewhere. France Norway though would be a great round of 16. Yeah, but they've just played, haven't they? They've just played in the knockout stage, in the group stages. Sorry, so that's the only reason I didn't say that. You know what the best thing was, right? You know when they saved that penalty, Germany, to give them a chance to actually stay in it after they were two behind. He was the one that was like on top of everyone, like celebrating. A Bolton save. I think we will. I'm going to do a lower league save after once we finish this one. I was like, why is everyone joining in? And then I realised it's you on all 3 accounts. I've already done a Tamworth save. I can't remember though if I did a Tamworth save right at the start of this game or whether I did it on FM24. It might have been FM24. I'm pretty sure I won the Champions League with Tamworth. I can't remember though. I definitely got into the Premier League. I'm going to assume by the fact that I can't remember that it was long enough ago that it probably was FM24. Got a Newport save because my mate supports them. Oh, go on, Majo. How could that be offside? How can that be offside? Japan only lost to Brazil because they switched from positive to defensive. Japan only lost to Brazil. How is that offside? Because Ayo Tadaka bottled it. Oh my god, that is close. Fine starting in the Prem is just boring now. Yeah, well, like I say, I only did this just as something that was easy, just to get started the live streams again. So this was never meant to be like a long term thing. Yeah, it was just this was like I say, this was just for ease more than anything, just to get me back into to help me get back into the live stream. It's something to talk about as well. Like I know what I'm talking about with the Villa. So that leaves Australia as the only AFC nation left in the World Cup. Who have you got in the next round? I watched first half Morocco, then fell asleep. Mate, watching that Morocco game and seeing Hakimi fly down that right hand side is the exact reason why Harry Maguire shouldn't have gone to the World Cup. And I agree with Tuchel in that he would have got torn to pieces. He would have scored probably hat trick yesterday if it weren't for Van der Ven being rapid. Mo Torre versus Mo Salah. Who's uh who's Mo Torre? Do a Bolivian 5th division under 13 girl save. I'm alright, thanks, mate. I am alright, thanks. Also, how am I all of a sudden losing 2 leads? I just think the WSL and all that sort of stuff, it'd just be so easy. I've not heard of him, to be fair. Did an online save with my friends in Iceland, second season, 2 promoted teams finished first and second. It was easy. It was easy, yeah. That's what I thought. Been really good for them. I liked that Iran Kunda. I saw it. He looked like he did well in the last time I saw him. That's offside again, isn't it? Oh my god, he's missed anyway. Harry Kane does not miss those chances. What teams are you in Iceland? I don't even know if I could think of 2 teams from Iceland. Is Reykjavik? That's one, isn't it? I think. Odd. I think it would be, to be honest, get a great tactic and a few good players, and you'll win everything. Yeah. Since when did you have Kane? Since this summer transfer window? He's been absolutely useless for me. I mean, he's had 1 good game so far. Winning our match plays either Argentina or Cape Verde. So probably Argentina then. We didn't take the top 4 rated teams in first season. Won the league first season, qualified for Europa in playoffs, but finished 4th this year. Ref, is that a red card? See you later, Big Willie. Like 20 mil or something. I was gonna buy Jules Koundé, and but like it would have been like all of my budget for 100 mil, and he's like 29, so I cancelled it. Bought Juanlu for like 60 million, spent 20 million on Harry Kane, and now we've got a right back and a striker. I've changed tactics. I made some tactics that I was playing on a different save that I made the other day, and they've been working really well. So I thought I'll try them on this save. And I know I am currently losing 2-1, so I mean, doesn't really say much for me, but you know, I'm not sure how we're losing 2-1. Just won 8-0 versus Forest. Nice. Waiting for a Vizinia masterclass again. Come on. Do a goal, boys. This will be our first drop points in the Prem this season. We ain't going to score here, are we? Oh, we got a chance. Go on. Oh, he's missed. Oh, he could have got us a draw and he's missed. Me and my mate also did Japan. That was fun. There's a lot of money in the league. Japan has a lot of hidden gems for very cheap. Yeah, I've seen a few actually. I am scouting Japan. How many games into the season are you? Oh, loads, mate. We're like 20 games deep, and that's our first loss. I mean, to be fair, Leeds are up in 5th place after 6 played. Hey, this lad is absolutely cooking, by the way, in League One. That was the Leeds score, mate. Bought a leading Premier League standard player for 5 mil. Because you're on PC, why don't you start in like the 15th tier of England? Because by the time you get to any sort of notable league, any of the players that you'd potentially know are already dead. Also, I found I've done something like that before. I was like, I did like an 11th tier or something, and it's so hard once you get to like, I don't remember what level it was now, but I remember like getting a couple of promotions, and then it's just so hard to sustain it. The club ends up going bankrupt. It's impossible. Thing is with this as well is I'm only playing this save when I'm streaming. So if I was to start in like the 15th tier, like I would literally be live streaming that same save for like a year until you're in like maybe even like the National League or something, because it's taken me like probably like a week or so to even do a season on the game. So if I was to do like that, unless I got promoted every single season, we'd be in like the lower leagues forever. When you reach the National League in an RTG, it's so hard to get out of and try and make money. I think even like if you the further you start down as well, it like the harder it is to actually even get money. Like realistically, the only money you get is if you occasionally have a decent run in, like the FA Cup or something, and you manage to get like an away trip to a big ground. It is good though. That is proper rewarding. Like when you get to like I don't know, say like the FA Cup third round or something, you manage to finally get there, and then you pull like a Premier League team, and you know you're gonna get slapped. But seeing that extra money that you get, it just like basically funds your team for the next 10 years. I did a Frankfurt save. Obviously, this was before I was streaming and doing the YouTube stuff. So I'm kind of like if I was to do it, I am got my next save that I'm going to be doing as a YouTube series is going to be in Spain, I think. Anyway, it's got a bit of a twist on it, which so I won't tell you just yet. But it will be once I finish my Aberdeen series, we will be doing. I think I'm going to do a Deportivo La Coruña one. I know, obviously, I've obviously mentioned for a few of you to do it when you've asked me. I think I'm going to do a Deportivo one, but it will have a twist on it. I'm going to do it for a YouTube series, so it'll only last like a week or 2 weeks, so it won't be like going on forever. So you sound like do bottom league in Spain. That's the sort of thing where like that would be. I think that would be better personally for a live stream series rather than a YouTube series. If that makes sense. Mm. I did a save at my local with my local who's in step 10, got the National League North, and the file got corrupted. Rip. I did one with my local team. I'm sure they're 11 step 11 or something. And that's the one that I was on about. I played Tottenham or something in the FA Cup, and it absolutely funded the club for years. Spain's a good league if you want a challenge. Yeah. do live stream, then clip it to it. The problem is that we're doing it like that is then like I'm obviously talking to you in the live stream, so then it looks weird when I'm like for clipping it up and stuff. I'd rather do it separately, like the way that I have. Well, maybe not the way that I've done it with the Aberdeen series because I played that a while ago. But like this is giving like doing this now and then doing my Aberdeen series as a YouTube series. It's like giving me a nice variation. Do what is it? No, yeah, but that's the thing. You're not gonna beat the rest by doing the same thing, are you? I managed in Spain in my journeyman save. Barca and Real Madrid kept poaching all my youth players, and Atleti kept triggering the release clause of my best players. That's one thing that does matter in with Spain. Everybody has to have a release clause, don't they? And players always massively undervalue themselves. It must be nice, boom. Must be nice. He's Leicester City, mate. We finished 5th in the league again. We were 2 points off the top of the table, and then we just absolutely fell to pieces at like in the last 8 games or something. I don't actually know how far we were off the league in the end because we were still quite close. Yeah, we bottled it again. We were in everything. We were in the League Cup final. We were still in the FA Cup. We were 2 points off the top of the Premier League, and we were in the Champions League. And then we just absolutely fell to pieces, and just dropped out of everything. So we finished 7 points behind the lead in the end. But I mean, we were literally 2 points. Qualified for the Champions League in Feb after an 8-2 win over Leeds. You sound like you're absolutely battering everyone then. And when the summer rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. And you must pay the minimum wage of 2,600 for every registered player. I haven't done a Spanish save for ages, and you know what I actually haven't done even longer is an Italian save. Because everyone always goes, every time everyone I talk to or I see, they're always like, oh, the rules in Italy are an absolute nightmare. And I've like, it's been that long since I've done an Italian league save. I can't even relate. Have you tried Matteo Joseph? The one from Leeds? I haven't, mate. I love my board so much. I feel like the AO is very big to beat tactically this year compared to last. I don't know, I find it's like more inconsistent. I was managing Racing Santander. I'm yet to manage in Italy myself. I don't think I've ever done like a proper journeyman. I'm kind of doing one with the one that I'm with Bayern Munich. I probably should have left for a proper journeyman after the first season. Testing my new tactics. I have made another variation of these tactics, to be fair, because my mate said they stopped working for him on his low league, on his Welsh league save. So I've made another variation, but I haven't really given them a full test yet. Emil Smith Rowe, you know, the English Messi. Who knew? Managed in Austria, Spain, Turkey, and now Norway, and where I'm in the final season to win any trophy, I'll have to go to Poland. What save are you mainly playing off stream? Well, it was the one where I started unemployed and then went to POW FC, and then I went to Wolves, and then I went to Bayern Munich, and I won the league and the Champions League in my first season with Bayern. But like, I'm playing it just for the sake of it, and like now that I've won the league, I've bought Haaland for them, and I'm just like, I'm kind of bored of it now. But I do need to start playing another save. I need to start recording another save for the YouTube because I've got nothing. I need to start doing that so then like ready for for when the Aberdeen series finishes. Rob Edwards turned down the Burnley job, has he? I still can't believe Wolves got rid of him. I find that baffling. He basically came in to know that he was to do the job that they were going to get relegated and to look after it or to try and get them back into the Prem. And then they went, nah, actually, we don't want you anymore. Do another Tamworth save from non-league to Champions League. But I want to do something like that, but I don't know whether to do it on stream or as or to do it as a series. Like Josh King's knackered. Get John McGinn on the bench instead. Right, I'm going to need more from the boys in this one. Do I maybe swap these? Because Harry Kane really doesn't have the legs, does he, to be running around as a channel forward? I set myself a limit of 3 seasons to win any trophy with the club. I use a wheel with all the European nations in base games. I should do something like that, like an actual wheel spin to decide certain things, but it's got to, like for me, it's got to be the right got to be like for the right save or the right series or whatever. Look at my 4-1-5 tactics on FM Scout. I also take the first job from the nation that's offered to me. I hate managing nations on FM and stuff. I find it so boring. Starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. You've got a song on my head now. Cheers for that. Oh right, okay, got you. But not international management, just the first club from that nation. I'll give you a question for you, Philogino, if you're still there. How do you decide if it's a 4-1-5? Because to me, that's a 4-1-4-1. What makes that a 4-1-5 and not a 4-1-4-1? I might manage a big nation if I have a huge line throughout the save, providing I'm unemployed at the time. Yeah. I mean, Yamal just got injured for 5 weeks just before the Carabao Cup final. I'm sure you'll manage without him, mate, with your team. What was that for a first half, by the way? Any danger of the boys turning up? Literally. Where is the passion? Go on, slip him through. Go on, Samu. Finish it. Oh my God, he's finished it from there. What a finish that is. It was almost in line with the goal. What? Mate, he's nearly scored from the byline. How was he scored that? That is unreal. You have Quenda as a backup. On most of my saves, he never does anything, Quenda. And then on that save where I'm with Bayern Munich, he's like worth 240 million or something stupid. He looks unreal. Go on then. Oh, you could have squared that first time. Oh, why was he not running in on the edge of the box then, man? It was perfect. Go on then. Go on then. Oh. Oh, you've got to bury that, Samu. This is season number 4, mate. Tyreek Lamptey playing for Everton, you know. After that Leeds game, I want to see us score some more goals. You're going to get tackled, aren't you? Oh, you start with him as well, don't you, with Leicester? I looked at siding him, but I'd already bought Diamonde on this one, so I never went for him, and then he went to Liverpool. Your friend Esposito, mate, he's on the bench. He is just not been good enough for me. Harry Kane, go on, lad. Morning, Kyle. Who's the best signing you've made in the 4 seasons? Oh, I don't know. Samu was really good for me last season. He scored 30 goals, whereas Esposito only scored 15, and they both played as much matches. Dennis Seaman, I got for 30 million in my first season. He's been really good, and he looks unreal. So I'd maybe say Dennis Seaman or Samu, one of the two. Last season, I didn't really play a formation because I've got Takat and Buadi. But like I was playing a 4-1-2-1-2 last season, wide, so only one of Takat or Buadi was playing. It didn't really give them much chance to shine. Go on, put him through. Go on. Diamonde, he hasn't done it for me as of yet. As proven by that shot there. We finished 5th last season. We completely bottled everything. Not just the league, we bottled everything. We lost the League Cup final. We lost in the FA Cup to... Who was it now? Fleetwood. We lost in the Champions League to Tottenham, but to be fair, we did lose like 4 of our players, including our only real goalkeeper in the international break. How's that gone in? And then we just bottled the league. We got slapped on the last day of the season as well, and somehow managed to get 4th still. I'm going to leave Dim on there on for now. Crowd's looking mild still. Mate, we're playing Everton in the league in like September. Can't be getting too excited yet. Go on. Oh, tip him through, man. Yeah, their crowd's going mental. Oh my god, what a save. Mentally bored of Villa ball. What do you mean? Get mentally bored of your shite. We'll have less of it. Go on, Palmer. Look at me centre back. This is me centre back going on a run. Oh, let's just not cross it then. Let's play tiki taka on the edge of the box. Oh, Buadi. Go on, lad. Oh, for God's sake. Every time. Offside, offside. Please be on. Yes. Buadi's really starting to... Now that I'm playing him as a centre mid, he's really starting to shine this season. I know it's early days still. We've only played like 6 matches, I think, before this one. He's really starting to... He's really starting to look good. Go on, Harry Amas. He's looked good this season, actually, as well. Oh, go on, Boadi. Harry Masters looked good now that we're playing him um, as a wing back. Why do I feel like that's just a bait name? Just reading that, or just looking at that, rather. I know. I'm just his first name just looks bait. Enjoy. I'm sure he scored that trick against me the other season. Oh, what a save. What a keeper. Guys, if you do like Football Manager content and you're not already following me on YouTube, go subscribe to my YouTube. It is Super Sammy Plays on there. It'd be much appreciated. We are on 114 subscribers and I am trying to get as many as I can. So please go and subscribe to my YouTube. Please. I don't need Trubin. I've got Seaman. He's like 21 years old or something. Go on, John Megan. Oh, up there, Esposito. Trubin clears. What do you mean? Look at my goalkeeper. He's 22 years old. Restes, I have never seen him become good on any of my saves. Not once. I always look for him when I'm looking for a goalkeeper, and he always looks crap. Good win in the end, that was. Considering it was looking a bit shaky at one point. Oh, look. Esposito ends his goal drought. Up the Boade. 105 million. Mate, his value is getting more and more. Look at the likes. 28k. Let's go. Go on, Alex. What a hero. 12 eccentricity. Nah, it's fine, man. He's class. I have 246 right now, but no clue what to spend it on because I have the best team in the league. Oh, yeah, I just ended up buying youngsters with that point, but then you end up having so many youngsters that you can't play them all and you can't do anything with any of them. It's like you don't really know what to do with your money at that point. Has Trubin got 8 eccentricity by any chance? Oh no, he's got 3. He's good. Don't, like I've seen him. I've used him before. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but I think Seaman looks more well rounded than he does. Got a 10 first touch, 6 punching. Oh, that's tendency though, isn't it? 6 rushing out, 6 punching, 10 first touch. His first touch. Man's techie. Man's techie. 14 first touch. Man's a ball playing goalkeeper. Yeah, exactly. Being when you get to that point, it's like at least you've got the like you've got a challenge of winning all those trophies to win those, to beat that trophy haul. Like you've got something to keep you going. I reckon you do an online save for World Cup so everyone can join. I reckon that would be absolute horrendous. I know, yeah, I don't know what Amarim's doing praising Boadi. Would I? Absolutely not. That sounds horrendous to logistically horrendous to even try and organise. Who's Amarim managing? Everton. Well, because you've got because how many people have you got to have at the same time to do that? I'm doing a save with Scottish teams in the EFL and deleted the Scottish League, so it's extinct. What a guy. Just delete that. Nobody's going to miss it. I've got too many centre-backs now. This is an issue. Do we drop Cash and just use Contra as the backup right back? I'm changing my team. I haven't got a game yet. Look at Jim Thwaites. Who's that lad from Brentford? He looks okay. He doesn't look. I wouldn't pay 66 to 78 million for him though. Oh my like. Holy likes 32k now. You are loving life, aren't you? Literally, mate, Celtic, Rangers, Hearts, and Hibs, and both Dundee and EFL. The rest are dead. Not even Aberdeen keeping up. Where's my man Topi Keskinen from the Aberdeen? 3 out of 10 goalkeeper rating. Delete him. Hey, 3 out of 10 is not bad for a outfield player. Oh, okay. Have any of them made it to the Prem? No, don't blame me. I don't blame you. Oh, he's just come back from injury. There's another one. Oh, okay. Are you managing Rangers in it then? Is that what you're saying I'm doing Rangers? Yeah. Nice. I don't need centre backs. I don't need anyone at the minute, to be honest. I'm sure I looked at Aidenheaven actually when I was looking at buying centre backs because he's got really good physicals, hasn't he? Tell you what I have got is too many players. And I'm not going to say I want injuries because that's not ideal, but yo, you should low key sign Haaland. Low key, you know. I don't think I can afford him. Celtic lost first game of the season 4-1 to Wednesday. What? Do you have any advice for creating tactics? I'd say the most important thing, probably the instructions. So the things that work on this game in terms of the tactics are generally all this, or the instructions are quite similar. There's certain things that you'll notice are similar across them. So I'd certainly look at other tactics and look at what's similar across the instructions. You never have too many players. I hate having too many players. How's Harry Kane doing? He's had like 2 good games for me so far, which is quite surprising because I expected him to just be like bagging goals for fun. But after I've done this season, I'm going to test my tactic with Villa. No, but that means I'm then changing my tactics. I don't want to change my tactics. Yeah. Are they ones you made yourself then for that Leicester save? It already is a triangle. Just an isosceles. Any danger of turning up today, boys? UK Network Buses invites you to co-host. What? What is that? Go on then. Back to him. Now whip it into the middle. Oh, go on then. Find that target forward. 4-2-3-1 attacking. That has only lost me one game. Yeah, but it's 4-2-3-1. Like, is it just a straight up 4-2-3-1? Same as every 4-2-3-1 with some slight variations. Like, been the most broken tactic for like 4 seasons. Or 4 years, rather. Mm. Go on, Harry. See, Harry Kane has got to score that. Whether he was offside or not, he's got to score that. Why are some blurred? They're not blurred. That's your eyes, mate. Nothing is blurry. Maybe the pink's not looking great for you or something. Thank God that was disallowed. They've had one shot on target and scored a goal, and then they had another shot and scored a goal. But thankfully, it was offside. Can we actually go and do our own goals, please? Do a goal. Alex, is your fingers not tired yet? 37,000 likes. Man loves it. Um, 85k you've done. Holy moly. Now you're just being silly, Alfie. What are you doing? Oh my God, I thought he was going to lose it. Why are we just lumping that forward there? What are we doing? There's Kane's on a 6.7, which is obviously not great, but it's not bad either. Demand more. I don't really have anywhere to put him on. No, I've already brought Diamonde on in that position, in the attacking one. Right, let's win the header, go straight up the other end and score a goal. Go on then, Matson. Whip it to the far post. To Samu. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody shoot. Oh, what a rubbish match that was. Barely anything happened. We've got Sevilla up next. And then Leicester. With 3 points behind Arsenal. So Not terrible. We're doing all right. We've only lost the one game. But we definitely should have won that last one, though. With the 4 strikers that we've got. Right, we'll give the cat a rest in the next one. Give Bawadi a rest. We'll give Samu a rest as well. You got Villa last game of the season. It's probably not going to mean anything for you, is it? You probably have won everything by then. Who knocked you out the FA Cup? Everton. Never shine so bright. Everton. Nice. Who have you got left in the Champions League? Jim Thwaites looks rubbish on this one. Terrible player. Would be a quality signing for the future. In whose eyes? But maybe freaking Warsaw. To give Gadu a game. We've not played Gadu much. Good Mane game as well. Rodgers has been rubbish. Oh, City in the quarters. No nice European trip for you then, mate. Nice trip to sunny Manchester. We're in talks to reintegrate Rashford into the team. What, Man United are? That because nobody else wants to buy him? If I don't think we will end up selling Morgan Rogers, but if we end up selling Morgan Rogers, surely he's got to be someone that they're looking at buying. Well, I mean, the person the guy that he had an issue with is gone, isn't he now? So there's no real reason for him to not come back into the team. Yeah. What a first half that was, by the way. Game of chances, this one. I thought Harry Kane had scored loads of goals. Yeah, but when's Bruno going to leave? Zito's picked up an injury. Lovely. Try Morgan Rogers as the channel forward, shall we? Marne's playing crap. You can come off. Juan Lu's playing rubbish. Where's Kashi? You reckon he'll be that soon? I feel like the way that he plays, he doesn't really rely on his pace or anything, so doesn't really need to. Like, it won't be like his legs have gone, so he can't play. Why has it put Rogers as the target man? That's clearly not what I wanted. Yeah, but not at the expense of quality. If he's better than whoever else is there, then he has to play, doesn't he? Yeah, I know, but that's up to the manager, isn't it? Go on, Kashi. Oh my word. What a goal that is from Harvey Elliott. I thought, oh, now I'll keep Buadi on the bench, give him a bit more rest because he was tired from the last match. What a strike this is. That is literal top bins. Right, smash and grab this has been, hasn't it? Right at the end. Cunha probably wants to play in his natural position. I mean, Cunha's probably just happy playing for Man United after the years he spent at Wolves. Look at that. Top four are all English teams in the Champions League phase. The only three that have won all three games so far. How have Barcelona played four? Yeah, thank you for the follow, mate. And the heart. Through to the semis, GG. How we doing? Bella, you good, mate? Why does everyone always need a rest? Man, I think these were professional athletes. Doing better than I was. Good to hear things are improving for you, mate. Save. It started off well. We changed tactics this season to some tactics I made on another save, and they seem to be doing all right at the minute. We did just draw against Brentford in the league, but generally we're second in the league by 3 points. We've won all three games so far in the Champions League. I think. Have we played three? I think it was three. Yeah, played three, won three in the Champions League. New signings with the change in formation. I've gone to a three centre backs. So I signed Mateo Palmer, Noah Kai Banks as the two centre backs that for that formation. I signed Juan Lu as for my new inverted wing back or inside wing back role for the right. And we signed Harry Kane. Just casually, Harry Kane. I can't get Harry Kane to work at the minute. That's the issue I'm having. He scored 3 goals so far. I suppose that's not too bad, but for Harry Kane, you kind of expect more than that, wouldn't you? Have you won the Prem yet? I have not won the Prem yet, no. I think I've got too much of a personal attachment to the players. If I was to go and start at another Premier League club and spend the money that I have, probably would have won it by now. I'm going to... Do I start Majo? Nah, Harry Kane against former club Leicester. He's going to score. I feel like I should probably put Harvey Elliott on the bench after that. After that winner. I feel like I've got to play Inacio. He's been playing really well. Gadu has only played one match for me though. But too many players at the minute though. Everyone's fit. As you just said that I literally just won the Prem. How many seasons have you done so far? I can't remember what if you said. What's happening, Aaron? He's probably retired, to be honest, mate. 2030 in my foot in my Hull save and struggling to progress up the Prem table. Third Prem season. Got to keep at it, mate. Keep making those improvements. Keep making those signings. Maybe change up the tactics. Oh. You're in 2032. I think I finished my other Villa save around 2032, 30. I think it's 33. And I've just won the Champions League back to back in that one. And I kind of like just got bored of it at that point. The greatest assistant manager head of youth I've ever seen. I actually don't know what. I'll have to have a look for him in a sec, see what he's doing. Yeah. Like, that's the sort of save that's good for you. But, like, I don't know whether it'd be any good to watch as a YouTube video because it kind of gets repetitive when you just keep winning keep winning everything all over again. Maybe if it was like a one-off video. Oh, my God. Yo, Harvey, thank you for the follow. Yo, that's the first follow we've had on TikTok today. That's crazy. That's because they've frigging done that thing with the restricting it, saying I'm using pre-recorded content or whatever nonsense to say. Morning, Sam. Yo, Ashton, thank you for the follow as well. You've done 100k likes now. What a hero. Alex, you are hard at work. Last save I did, he got poached off me by Leicester and I was fuming. Thank you for the follows, boys. There's 3 followers. Oh, no, it's been from earlier. That's what. Ola Onya. How we doing today, Sam? I've still got PTSD from playing against Newerton and Allison in my first season with Aberdeen. Obviously, they were both at Shakhtar at the start. Just ripped me a new one. All good, mate. Just working as always. Nice. I'm not liking the lack of attacks I'm seeing from us here. What are we doing? Well, my progression problem in FM is like I like to play a certain way and not to the. Yeah, that's one thing. It is annoying how there is a certain meta. You can't sort of just play how you want. Can to a certain extent, but I've managed to get Rio and Gamoa 5-star, 5-star with Western Supermare. How the hell have you managed that? What season are you in? Just beat Real Madrid to go into the semis of the Champions League with Wrexham. Nice. Up the Wrexham. I haven't yet. I think I'm going to go after my stream, to be fair. How's the save going? Well, we're currently losing to Leicester, so not the best. Now, to be fair, we've doing pretty well. Just I don't know. I think I've just pressed the wrong option. No, we've been doing all right. To be fair, we're second in the league, just 3 points off the top. So we had been doing all right. We need to try and turn this one around, though. You know what? The Super Bowl door. I feel like I'm going to get... No, I don't. I've got Arsenal in the semi-finals of the Champions League. It's always the English clubs, isn't it? He's going to score again here. Oh, my God. Route 1 soccer is the way. Stoke City football. He always turns into a superstar, to be fair. Got mad, like, agility and dribbling and stuff. Right, can we get back into the game here, Matson? Whip it in. Got to score that. Got to score that. Positive sign, though, at least. I'm going to blame Mane. Every time I play Mane, he doesn't seem to do very well. Maybe he's the issue. Just wait till the 6'6" regen striker spawns in Congo and I've won the lot. Yeah, him and Wanyeri. I think one of my other sides, actually, Wanyeri actually didn't turn into like that good of a player. I was shocked. He always ends up at PSG. I love having a massive striker on this game. Like I like old school left footers on the left, right footers on the right, whip it into the big man. Little bit big man, little man up top. It's not the easiest to play that way, is it, on this game? Oh my dear. What a miss. He's worth 110 million, you'll save. The Ballon d'Or is where the best players in 100 years was last person won is. Oh, I know what the Ballon d'Or is. You said the Super Ballon d'Or, though. I have, to be fair. I find it's hard. It's hard to get a single striker to work, like to score goals. Like it seems to work for everybody else other than the striker. Can we like shoot? Not really where I want Ezri Konsa. Can Harvey Elliott save us again? I'll just use abused later Ivan sent. That's what I mean. I can't seem to get one striker scoring and playing consistent. Yeah, exactly. That's what I have issues with. Like they play well for the rest of the team, kind of, but they don't get. They never score the goals. Go on, find the big man in the middle. What is that dink? That is. Oh my god, he's actually scored it. How tall's Harry Amass? He's 6 foot. Just signing Lamine Kamara, my new Bournemouth save. Lamine Kamara. I don't think I know who that is. You want Amass? Try and get him back to Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, we've got two big men in the middle, in Maggio and Esposito, and it's me 6 foot. I mean, his 6 foot's not small, to be fair, but he's me left back that scores the header. I mean, I'll take it. Now, can we go and score a winner, please? Demand more, and let's go very attacking. Which is probably not going to do anything now, because every time I change that, nothing happens after it. Oh. Unless we throw the draw away now. What is he doing? Why would he do that? Oh my god. Why would he do that? Oh my lord. No worries, Aaron. Catch you later, mate. Oh no, they never get over to. Oh my god. Have we got a chance? We haven't got a chance, have we? Oh no! I can't believe we've got away with this. How have we got away with this? I thought that was it after this chance was saved. Koulibaly's just. Oh my god. Oh my god. Absolute scenes. What an end to the game that is. Up the Diamande. Oh my lord. Juanlu got away with one there. Can't believe he. Oh, you just saw him. He just went. Just launched him. Villa frustrated by draw. I mean, was happy that we managed to get one in the end. Everyone loving Diamande. Oh, love all these downwards arrows. Yeah, exactly, Ashton. Oh, I'm not so sure it's frustrating after nearly losing that game in the 93rd minute. Unbelievable. All eyes on Rashford scoring goals for Man United. Have you actually? I'm sure the two Champions League I won in a row back to back were both against Man United. Oh, we've got Arsenal after this, by the way. Who are top of the league. I wonder. I bet we've dropped actually, haven't we now? For that draw, we've probably dropped down to third or something. Yeah, 5 points behind Arsenal. Man, they just keep winning. Come on, you Blues. I don't mind Everton, to be fair. Well, next Prem game is Villa. Up the Villa. Right, let's make a couple of changes to this one. Let's start Proctor, shall we? We'll start Gadu, Aga, and we'll start little Harvey Elliott. We'll leave Mane in there, even though he's been rubbish. We'll drop Harry Kane, start Esposito, start Josh King, and we'll start Matty Cash after Juanlu just decided that. Yo, Harrison, thank you for the follow, mate. You get a follow for that. Let Everton win for the Galaxy. Or for a Galaxy. I kind of know what a Galaxy is, but I don't really know what a Galaxy is. I know it's one of these things on TikTok. I'm not fully up to date with the live streams on TikTok. I know that's probably weird saying that as I am streaming. Yeah, I know it was a gifted thing. Is it like one of the most expensive ones or something? I remember seeing that thing with KSI doing something on the Cyber thing with one. I like to try my tactics, play a little bit more 2011-12 Barca. Tiki Taka. Harrogate been relegated out the National League North in my save. Barrow are down there as well. Well, I've rotated most of my team for you, mate, if that helps, Harrison. Who have they got? They've got James Garner, Ryan Hutchinson, Longley, Fran Garcia, Tyreek Lamptey. Spirit of the Blues because we got no time to lose. Get your coat on, get moving. I love Thingy singing that Tom Garrett on pitch side. Leyton Orient have just won the National League playoff final. Up the Leyton Orient. He proper gets into it, doesn't he? I was in 2014 a save and I gave up on Crawley. We're in level 8 of English football. What do they start in? Got to score from there, boys. Got to. League 2. We seem to be having really crap first halves at the minute. Struggle against these 5 backs, mate. We can't break them down. Lesper's. Oh, why is he turned back? He was running away then. This is the wrong way around. Why is Cash there and Conser here? Go on then, Josh King. Ah, what a finish. What a strike. Much attack as Urkel. What a strike that was. Ezri Konsa went on a little wonder down the right wing. I can't believe Mane pulled this back first time, but I mean, a great touch and finish. Although Travers has probably got to do better there. Unai Emery's England manager. I don't know whether Unai would be a good national team manager because he's like so I can't think of the word. Like he's so specific in how he wants to play. I don't think you'd be able to get them to play that with the little game time. The little time he'd have with them. Boys long let Everton enjoy it up front. Mate, enjoy scored a hat-trick against me, I think, last season. Want to know something that will make you cringe? Go on then. Lack of match prep and get. Yeah, exactly. If he did have the time, though, he'd be unbelievable. I think he's such a good manager. Oh, banging in goals for fun. Everton rejected Unai Emery and Arteta for Ancelotti. I mean, to be fair, though, the only thing I'd say is, though, like, Ancelotti is obviously an unbelievable manager. But as an Everton fan, or someone like in the board at Everton, if you're getting Ancelotti, you've got to know that he's not going to be staying there for too long. What do you make of his squad selection? Generally, I was fine with it. I would probably have taken Cole Palmer, and I would probably have taken Lewis Hall. But generally, I was fine with it. What about yourself? That's it. Whereas Arteta and Emery would have been at least seen out their. Yeah, exactly. Especially Arteta, because he'd have been an unproven, wouldn't he, at the time? Is that onside? Surely that's not onside. Happening, Jose. I'm doing good, thanks, mate. How are you? James Garner had to go. Plays left back, right back. Mate, I love James Garner. Garner. I do think I don't know whether he got given enough chance in an England shirt though to prove himself for Tuchel. You have no holding midfield. Oh, they're just pinning it all on what's his name, isn't they? Elliot Anderson. Finally finished the Prem season and only lost one game, 105 points. GG, man. Bear it or shoot. I do think Lewis Hall would have been a great addition to left back, a left-footed left back. Look, I know obviously what's his name is Nico O'Reilly, but he plays more of like an inside fullback, doesn't he? Like moves into like a central role, leaves us susceptible to counter attacks. Well, it'd be interesting to see how that gets on when we play teams that actually attack us. Got manager of the month, man of the match both games, and Tuchel said he reminds me of Valverde, yet didn't get taken. Blows my mind. Yeah, it's coming out, mush. To be fair, he's took Kobe Monu and not played him. He hasn't played a minute, has he yet? So I do like James Garner though. He's like a no nonsense midfielder, and he's just he don't whinge about anything. Don't get too excited about anything. He just gets on with it. I think after our group stage, if we continue to play that open, stronger sides will rip us apart. Yeah, well, to be fair, in the last game we played Bellingham, didn't he, instead of Royce, who's obviously more attacking. So he won't be doing that against a better team. Got 10 goal contributions this season. To be fair, he played a lot as a left back, didn't he, at the start of the season? Because you didn't have anyone fit. Imagine this season if you'd have had a proper left back and right back all season. Because that Jake O'Brien, he ain't a proper right back, is he? That's a centre back if I've ever seen one. Look at the size of him. We would have Champions League if you had a right back of any competence and a left back of any competence. You may laugh, but 5 games after the season, yeah, I know you were right up there, weren't you? Morgan Gibbs White probably deserved it. The thing is, though, right? I agree, and I would have had him. I think he definitely deserves to go more than the likes of like a Cole Palmer or Phil. I don't understand the argument for Phil Foden. Phil Foden has never done it in an England shirt, so I can't understand the argument for him. I couldn't understand it with Palmer, even if he didn't have a great season. I'm always going to say Morgan Rogers because obviously I'm a Villa fan, so. But no, Morgan Gibbs White. We don't talk about that. The other one. We don't talk about that knob. I would never advocate him going. That's for sure. Foden didn't deserve to go. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think Rogers is I think Morgan Gibbs White and Bellingham are probably similar than Morgan Rogers is. I think Morgan Rogers is more techy and more likely to just do something out of nothing. Right, we've got Arsenal next. They haven't lost a game yet this season. Can we be the first to beat them? I still can't understand how anyone supports him. Like, there's people like when I played FIFA and stuff, you just know that there's some little kids there using like his SBC cards and stuff, and they're just like, it's funny, and I'm just like, mate, what are we doing? What are we doing? think, you know what, I'm going to drop more now. He's been rubbish. Not once has he done anything for me. 1 goal and 4 assists. What's he got? 1 and 2. Right, Harry and Mash, you're getting a start, lad. His average rating 7.48 to Matson's 7. Not even close. What about Cash? 0.9. Better. Yeah, exactly, Harrison. I've genuinely lost. Just beat Barca 6-2 in the Champions League finals, win 3 in a row. Nice. French massively support him. I miss playing FM. Got an online save with me, mate. Champions League and League with Leeds, 3rd season. Nice. Get back into it then, man. If you do like Football Manager content, Harrison, go head over to my YouTube, which is also Super Sammy Plays. Drop a subscribe over there. Doing daily videos on my Aberdeen save. I think Lewis Hall should have gone. Morgan Gibbs White, realistically, with a lack of fullback. I agree with Lewis Hall. I think he's had a really good season. Good attacking left back. I do think Nico O'Reilly deserves to have gone as probably the first choice, but I definitely wouldn't have been against Hall going as well. I really like Nico O'Reilly. He's another one who's like no nonsense. You don't take any crap. He won't play the coward. He's fuming because I've cloned him with Leeds and he's doing crap with Brentford. Why would anyone ever choose Brentford unless he's a Brentford fan? I like Jed Spence, to be fair. I do like Jed Spence. I can see the argument for Trent going for offering you something different, but and I've never been the biggest fan of him. You can't deny the ability he's got with the crossing and passing and stuff with his right foot, but defensively. Would have won the treble if he went. Corner merchants, man. Full on corner merchants. Oh, his defenders flicked it past him as well. Yeah, I agree. I think he's had a really good season. The Americans have started wanting universal healthcare because of the World Cup. Have they really? Bowen to Villa. I said this when they got relegated. I knew this was going to happen. And I like Jared Bowen, right? I think he's a good player. But do I think we should be spending money on someone who's his age and you're never going to get any return for? Absolutely not. Oh, really? Well, didn't they do like Obamacare or something a few years ago? Wasn't that sort of similar? I've never watched Tamori to say if he's any good or not, and when I have seen him for England, I've never gone, oh wow. Is he just good because he's quick on FIFA and rated decent on FIFA? He's not even rated decent, is he? He's like 81 or something this year. Thing is, though, when you're playing in another league, I know it sounds stupid. He's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, isn't he? I know it's still the Italian league, so it's not like it's a bad league, but yeah, Trump got rid of it. I thought he did. Opinions about Mayenda. He's amazing. 4 seasons straight in Football Manager. Just came out. He's someone that I know he's supposed to be good, but I've never seen him actually become brilliant or anything. Yo, HP, thank you for the follow, mate. It was crap for Chelsea, is my only knowledge. Yeah. Oye Del Marla is my goat. Fine with a lot of these players, unless you get them early on, you can never afford them unless you're like you already start at like a big team. Like not a big team necessarily, but a team with loads of money. Look at these set piece merchants, man. Dan Burns gone though, knowing that he's not going to play a game. Apparently, he said, didn't he, that he told him he wasn't going to play a minute, but he's going to take him there for the vibes, basically, and he's fine with that. Would Tamori have been going? Would he have been fine with just being basically a cheerleader? We're getting absolutely battered here. What is going on? They've only had 2 shots on target, both from set pieces. Nice to see me strikers doing well. There's definitely a few that could have gone, but there's always gonna be someone that misses out. Yeah, Harrison, if you just subbed, I'm assuming you have, if we're on 115. You have, you absolute hero. Appreciate you, mate. Your likes won't go through. Have you broke them? Have you broke the button? I'd love to become an IRL manager. Really? I don't know whether I would. Boys, any danger of doing anything? I think the fact people complain about Pickford in goal hurts my brain. I'm a fan of Pickford, right? But seeing him trying to play it out from the back the same way that Emi Martinez does for the Villa, he's not capable of doing it. He's not calm enough. He looks like he scares me. Like how late he is to kick the ball and stuff. I'm not saying he's not good with the ball at his feet, but baiting the press onto him and then playing it to a centre back, I don't think he's got it in his locker. What is that, Rogers? It's like Vicario scares the life out of me. You reckon it's the heat? I reckon it's the blonde ginger, otherwise strawberry blonde or something. Can't handle it. Do you use different tactics across your teams? Yeah, these are tactics I made a few days ago, actually, on a different save that I'm trying out. I tend not to stick with the same tactics for too long. Testing my tactic with Everton, whether it's actually good or just my team. That's the problem, isn't it? When you get a few years in, you're like, is my team good, or is it just? Is my tactics good, or is it just my team? 14 points in 22 games. I'm cooked. I feel another uninstall coming on. I mean, I did tell you when you got Coutinho in, mate. Oh, of course we score with a second on the clock left. Well, we haven't managed to give Arsenal their first loss, unfortunately. We have lost another game ourselves. You're enjoying it. I didn't want to make it easy to stay up. Well, to be fair, you did say you didn't want to go up in the first season, so I hate to admit it, but Villa are a bigger team than Everton because of the Europa League. That's 2 European trophies we've won now, mate. I used Everton because it said predicted 15th, and I want to try it with a mid-table team. Let us know how you get on, man. If you are in the Discord, by the way, because everybody decided to randomly join the Discord last week. If you are in the Discord, I did create a section for tactics and stuff. So if you want to drop your tactics into there for other people to test and whatnot, feel free. I have dropped these tactics in there if you do want to give them a try, but why we have more domestic and leagues, but your 2 European takes you over. Ugh. Right, it's 2:10. Mate, that's the third time this has come up, and every time they're taking a couple of million off of it. It was 107 first, then it was 105, now it's 102. I can't drop the Discord link in the TikTok chat. If you head over to my Twitch, which is all Sam, ALLL Sam, put it in your bio. I can put it in my bio, can I? Maybe I'll do that. Let me go and get the link first. I'll join the Discord after I've tested it. No worries, man. LLL, mate. We taking all the L's. Right, the link is in my Discord. Oh, the link for my Discord is in my bio. It should be anyway. Let me know if it's there or not. I'm taking all the L's. It's there. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to dip because I need to go for a run before I have to go and pick my brother up. It is, but it's not clickable. Oh, man. Can you not just copy and paste it on PC? I don't think I can do much about that because I don't think TikTok allows links, does it, or some crap. So yeah, just copy and paste it. I'm going to be going though. I'll be back. No worries. Actually, I'm not sure what time I'll be streaming tomorrow because I've got an appointment in the morning. I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock, which is not great timing. I might be, if I'm back for 10:30, I'll go live. I probably will be live for about 10:30, maybe 11 at latest. But it probably won't be. It won't be a couple of hours, I wouldn't imagine. But I'll probably be live like 10:30, 11 or something tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day, guys, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the follows and the subscribes on the YouTube. If you're not already, head over to Super Sammy Players on YouTube and drop a subscribe over there. It'd be much appreciated. Have a good one, boys, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.